Father, thank you so much for joining us today. And before we begin, we just have to tell you how very, very sorry we are. We just learned before the show of the passing of your dear mother. We're so very, very sorry.
Oh, thank you. It's always the reality of our life, but yet the hope of something greater. It's not the end of existence, but a change, and we look forward to that with hope. And so the Jubilee Year of Hope is a timely event.
Well, may she rest gently in God's arms for all eternity. May God bless her for her goodness as a mother.
Thank you, and honor Bishop Reed to be under your umbrella. We Marian Fathers are in the Diocese of Springfield, part of under the Archdiocese of Boston. So, as the provincial superior, we thank you for your service to the church, and we're glad to be spreading this message of divine mercy and Mary Immaculate.
You're very welcome. And I have to ask you, as a Marian father, how did you get involved with the I Am the Immaculate Conception movie?
Well, it's interesting. Our religious community is the first community in the world to bear the title, the Immaculate Conception. And although we've been entrusted by the church of being the spreaders entrusted to spread divine mercy, and I came to the Marian Fathers believing it was only divine mercy, and in a way it is. Everything goes back to that. God's greatest act of mercy ever bestowed upon a creature is the Immaculate Conception. And I am convinced now, after only 10 years being ordained, the Immaculate Conception is the key to everything. And the saddest part is not only is it attacked by non-Catholics, most Catholics don't believe in it, let alone just even understand it. So we got involved because we wanted to really help to clarify. As Thomas Aquinas says, you cannot love what you do not know. And so we hope to both educate and entertain in this movie about the Immaculate Conception.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Immaculate Conception celebrates how Our Lady, Mother of God, Mary, was conceived without sin thousands of years ago. So you kind of touched on it, Father. Why is a movie so important for our culture today?
Well, unfortunately, we as a culture are now in this, back in hundreds of years ago, as they would read, and people were much more patient. Now it's a constant bombardment mentality of ads and movies on demand. And so we have to adjust in some way. And so we Marian Fathers have embraced the new ministry, the new evangelization, as you guys have, praise be to God, through live stream and through the digital medium. And it's really important because today's day and age, the culture has lost a sense in cultural relativism, which has swept our existence since the French Revolution. The first thing to go is purity, because it's now, I do what feels good. I do what I do. There's no objective moral truth. And so our job is to help show and help people understand that the purity that is at the core of what we are called to be is in Mary. She's the perfect example. People forget the Bible calls all of us to be holy and immaculate. Now, people will dismiss that and say, well, I'm a sinner. No, God is calling us to become holy and immaculate. Some of us, he'll make that way after we die in purgatory for detachment of sins and in purification. Others will be holy and immaculate in this life, like the canonized saints, John Paul through suffering of Parkinson's, Mother Teresa through dark night of the soul. But one, he gave that gift before birth. And it was fitting because her role to be the vessel by which the God-man came to earth had to be spotless, could not be touched, had to be holy and immaculate. And so this is a gift that we have from God that tells us we too will be holy and immaculate or we cannot enter heaven. And it shows that she's the perfect disciple, the perfect example of how to do that.
And from the trailer, which is very exciting and dramatic, it looks like part documentary, part drama.
Yes.
Why was that format chosen?
Yeah. Again, knowing the audience of today's world, Michael Kondrat, who's the actual producer, a partner of ours out of Europe, along with Alexis, has done a great job of what's called a docudrama. Now, a docudrama is a combination nobody wants to listen to me as a talking head the entire time, or Father Don, or Father Kaz, or Father Joe Roche. These are all priests in the movie. So what they did was masterfully spin together entertainment, which is they had actors, actresses living out the scenes of the gospel, so that's entertaining. But then our priests come on and explain in more detail what you just saw, what just happened, and what the church teaches. So it's both a documentary and a movie drama, so they call that the docudrama.
And how can people watch the film? Will it be available for streaming after it's in theaters, or how does this all work? And it launches this week, right?
Yes, it's at 3 nights. It's over 2,000 movie theaters, which is the most I've heard of for any faith-based movie at this time. I know the Chosen series is a little different, but the most we had heard was Jim Wahlberg. We had worked with him on Jesus Thirst, and that had over 1,000 screens. He did a wonderful job. But this one is already over 2,000 screens. Great work with Fathom Events. So people can go to immaculatemovie2024.com or fathomevents.com and get tickets. It's already started on December the 12th. And now it'll continue showing on December 14th and December 17th. So we hope you can make it.
Well, Father, thank you so much for being with us, and I extend also, please know I'm thinking of your mom in such a special way right about now, and we'll ask our audience to do the same, to pray for your mom and for your family.
Well, thank you. God bless you guys, and keep up the great ministry.
Have a
too.
great day.